Hello viewers, Wayne here, and we're back with another set of ranked lobbies as we chase the master rank on F1 2021. We're starting off the proceedings at Silverstone, one of my favourite tracks on the game. We've had some good success in the past here, and let's see if we continue that again. We started in P3 and we nearly lose our front wing at the start of the race there as we hit the brakes a lot later than Andy Cole. Thought it was Andy Cole for a second, ex-Manchester United legend, England striker, if you're a fan of football. But at the end of the race was a little bit boring. We started in P3 and coming towards the end of lap number 4, we're still in P3. Outside of that incident with contact at the back of Andy Cole, we didn't really make any inroads in front of us, and now we have to watch out from behind as we are being attacked with 4th place, DRS open, looking around the outside. We try to defend the line, we do it well, but we do go a little bit deep. He tries the switchback move, we leave him the space around the outside, but we brake later than him again, and we keep the place heading into the final lap of the race. Can we hang on to the final step of the podium? It does look like we don't really have the speed in this race, and we've used up a lot of our battery, so I can't really use that to defend as much as I'd like. But so far so good as we try to make sure there's no contact. We leave space on the inside in case he tries to dive, but we do well to keep the position. But this is the first DRS zone, and he's going to have extra speed as his DRS is open. There's 0.3 of a second. He's gaining. We give him the outside as we take the inside line, and we defend it quite well. He narrows it up a lot quicker than us and tries to hit us on the inside with another switchback, but again we keep the race in line, and it's good defending from us. But as you can see, we're using our battery to try and keep the speed, and we're only up to 4% now, and we're coming to the fastest part of the circuit. Can we defend through Maggers and Beckett? I'm not 100% sure as he gets a better exit, and we could have maybe been a little bit more aggressive. But with the way that the safety rating is on F1 22, I really did not want to be too punished there. And on the end of the lap, really, that last turn, momentum just left us completely. And even though we had the DRS open ourselves, we weren't able to make a move to get P3 back. So it's a disappointing start to the episode. We start in P3 and we end in P4 for what was, by all accounts, a really boring race. Everyone was of similar quality, similar pace, but this one, I can't say the same. This one was not boring at all. So we start in P3 in Bahrain. We go around the outside, we're up into P2. We're trying to leave everyone as much space as possible, and someone torpedoes and dive bombs. There's a strike in bowling, and somehow we've now got the lead in Bahrain. 3 people got completely wiped out by that dive bomb there. If you take a look at the replay, we're in 3rd place, and Harvey and Frost in front of us just get wiped out by someone from the back of the grid. I don't even know what happened there, and we come out of it in P1. And coming towards the end of lap number 1, we'll be staying here through the chicanes. We managed to keep hold of it. Danny M_99 giving us a little bit of trouble defensively, but we're doing quite well. And it's at the end of lap 1, we'll see here that we do keep the lead, and we're managing to maintain a decent gap as Danny goes quite deep there off track. And that's good news for us as we're already now out of the DRS range. When it comes to lap number 3, we won't be under too much trouble as long as we control this lead pretty nicely. We should be doing okay. We're now around the final couple of corners here at Bahrain, and we're 2.5 seconds in front. This has been a crazy race behind us. I'm glad we've managed to avoid all of the drama and all of the problems, and we can now try to get away and control the tempo of this race and bring home a victory that we've not had in this series for a while. We've missed the top step of the podium last couple of episodes, and it's down to us to change that here. And on lap number 3, we've set a purple first sector, we've done a personal best middle sector, and now we're going all out for the fastest lap of the race heading into P4, and we've done just that. Good for us with the fastest lap so far. 4.5 seconds ahead of P2. As long as we don't choke, and we've seen in this series so far, we do have a tendency to choke. We should have a comfortable victory here. And as we come around the final 2 corners at Bahrain, I have to say, once we got out in front, we managed to stretch our legs quite a lot. Weren't really in any trouble whatsoever. And as we come around the final bend, we take the checkered flag. We see the fireworks in Bahrain, and it is a victory for us in the episode. Fantastic. And that helped us a lot, as we'll see at the end of this Canada episode. We started on P1, we qualified in pole position, so that's a good start for us, and we get away cleanly away from long neck ostrich, what a name that is. And now we're looking to maybe make it back-to-back victories if we can here. But Canada is a really tricky circuit, especially when it comes to the final parts of the track. That Wall of Champions is very scary, and it's down to us again to try and control the tempo of this race and ideally run away with it where we can. But it looks as though long neck ostrich is pretty fast, although he does make a mistake and he's crashed. So now we're being challenged by Hipponova 2001. Just like that, in Canada, given how close the walls are to the circuit, your race could be over just like that. And we're half a second in front in first place, coming towards the end of lap number 1. Hipponova 2001 seems to have us in a straight line. He seems to be much faster, but we finished lap 1 in the lead, and that's obviously where you want to be. Good start for us, and we try to keep it clean because the safety rating is all important as well, but we'll discuss that towards the end of this episode. And coming towards the end of lap number 2 here, we're now under a lot of pressure from Hipponova 2001. The DRS isn't open yet. We've now also got Chris G123 behind us, and it's 3 wide heading towards the Wall of Champions. We bailed out a little bit. Hipponova was braver, and he's now taking the lead, and now we have to defend down the inside at turn 1 as Chris tries to make a move. But we are safely in P2 now, and can we push on and maybe, now that DRS is open, get the lead of this race back? Because it would be good to finish off with back-to-back victories as we try to push on for master rank, something I've not achieved. I've not really seen many people achieve it outside of the pros. I don't even know if it is achievable for your regular Formula 1 player. But as we come towards the end of this race, lap number 5, we can see we are out of DRS range for the lead. It looks as though we're going to have to settle for second place. And you have to be careful though, as Chris is behind us and he is gaining quite a bit with the DRS open. He ends the straight 0.6, less than half a second. But thankfully, that is the checkered flag, and we finish in P2. So another podium for us in this episode. Decent back-to-back races there, although Silverstone was disappointing. And the positive thing here that we saw is that our rank did go up to Silver 2, but our safety rank went down yet again. And I don't really understand why, but that's going to be the end of the episode. 3 quick races for you. I hope you enjoyed the Hungarian Grand Prix. I thought it was one of the best races of the season this year. If you are enjoying the content, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you are new around here for more Formula 1 content, and I'll see you for the next video.